check 1 2 3. Mic testing 1 2 3. Ooh, mic testing 1 2 3. That's my dad in the background speaking loudly, testing the microphone. Faja. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Working on a new setup. The new setup. that new setup. Imagine all the people. Bam. Mic test 1 2 3. Let's see how the angle looks now. Alright, looks good. Testing different angles. Testing out the Mystic Pineapple. Mystic Bikini Bottom. Namaste, my brothers and sisters. Welcome home to the Temple of Cosmic Ascension. I'm working on this new setup right now. The lighting I've changed. Not sure how I'm gonna deal with this light. Anyways, turn it off for now. Turn this on. Hello, Mystic BINF. Welcome home, everybody. Today, I had a great talk. You were here since yesterday. You would have known that. I was preparing for a talk. And if anything, I could give that talk again today. So to prepare that talk, it took me about 3 tries, right? 4 tries. Or 3 experiences. But today, I really want to focus on just relaxing. The whole stream is changing again, the setup. Well, not whole stream, but a lot of it is shifting. And if you missed the talk, it's okay. It's on positive affirmation. how to declare, how to speak your truth. If you know anything about positive affirmation, it goes like this: I am blank. I am awesome. I am powerful. And feeling that, right? Another one could be, I attract a genuine loving relationship. But I'm done with that talk for now. I say it for another day, because once you do the talk 4 times already, I could always do it again in the future when someone needs to learn about how to affirm. Or I call it embodiment. Right? Embodiment. Embodiment is speaking, feeling, and visualizing what you want, taking the action and experiencing the result. Mic test 1 2 3. But how's your day today, Mystic BINF? How's your day today? What did you do today? Says, enjoyed my time with my family and did a deep clean to the house. Sounds beautiful. Deep clean. And did you do this with your family, or did you do this alone? My brother moved out today. That's okay. At least he's doing what he wants, right? Well, I'm glad you deep cleaned the house. And I'm glad that you did good work, you know. When you clean the house for your wife, that's a good sign, you know. When you do I call them meditative practices, right? Repetitive practice, or things that require to be present. Cleaning, repetitive action, they all help us to master being present. Today I woke up at 6 a.m. Was really productive today. Well, could have been a little bit more productive. I woke up, I did a 1 hour meditation in the morning. I think I did, yeah. 1 hour meditation. And I feel I need another 1 hour meditation right now. I'm deciding and today the talk went amazing. Right? I got so many good feedback on a talk to where, here's the thing, right? I got many good feedback, but I'm not surprised because I prepared for it. Even though I took a day even though I did it the day before. I know I'm a natural. Hello, Mystic Dr. P. I know I'm a natural, but it took some preparation work. And I've been doing talks every day on the stream. Right? So here's some two people text me and many feedback, right? So my friend Mystic Randall says, beautiful. Hello, Mystic Dr. P, Mystic Porcelain Queen. Says I declined a job that I felt might damage my mental health. I'm going to focus on taking care of myself. That's huge, right? Because you're actually putting your happiness first, right? Every time you decline, every time you say no to something that says yes to your happiness, you get closer, right, to something that you want. You have to keep your standard high. Because it's not worth it, your mental health. It's okay to, the Buddha says that an angry animal can wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind, right? A job that's labor intensive is better than a job that's mentally damaging. But let's go for the best case scenario, okay? And sometimes you just gotta do your best and be patient. My friend Mr. Randall about the talk today, he says, excellent presentation today. Thank you so much. I was especially appreciative of the way you drew comments and connect from the members, from the class members. Right. And then my other friend, my loving friend Mystic Shirley, says, I just want to tell you again how much I enjoyed your Sunday school talk this morning. You are wise, funny, and authentic. Great message and great presentation. Hello, Mystic Mina. Welcome home, everybody. Mina Ashido, 420. Hello, Mystic Repete. How's everyone doing today? What did we do today? What's going on with our day today? I cleaned some of my closet out today. I did a successful talk. I went to the temple to play singing bowls. I watched some documentaries. I cleaned up some of my room, but it's still, Yeah, what did we do today? I was gonna work out, but I realized, you know what? I want to take care of my room first. And so my goal is to get back in shape again. I'm out of shape right now. I'm very out of shape. Alright, even my teacher told me to gave me signs to take care of my body, and I'm like, I know. I need to respect my body a little bit more. And so I need to make a new resolution. Right? I need to make a resolution raw vegan. Mystic Mina says today is I'm doing good. I did VR stuff. I played Vivecraft, Minecraft in VR. That's one thing I really want to try, and I know I will. It is a luxury, you know. VR is definitely a luxury. Mystic Repele says, spent the day with some friends playing a board game. Ended up with a migraine that I'm just getting over. And I hope that we can help you relax today. Mic check 1 2 3. Yeah, I think what we need to do is a little bit of of meditation today, and then we could do some card readings. But before we get to any of this, I gotta do some bowing. Some bowing. 3 bows. I already did a 108 bow at the temple. Have we been doing the work, everybody? Have we been positive throughout our day? Have we been loving throughout the day? Have we been positive? Are we staying committed to the work? We are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Lead a change, meditate, spreading love. This is the kingdom of planet Earth. This is our kingdom, our Mother Earth. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Welcome home, everybody. I am your brother, Mystic Tanit the Light. How's everyone doing today? Feeling like I need to meditate right now. Maybe 10 minutes of meditation. Not too long, cause well, I don't know how long I want, right? What I do know is I need to ground myself. It seems it's me only. It's me. It seems to me it's only in humans, little minds than humans are angels. I think we're more of parasites. Well, if you want to be a parasite, please go ahead. I mean, that kind of thinking is an option. Right. The thing is, the person that sees the angel and the person that sees a parasite, they both see what they want to see. Right. But the thing is, why not see what makes you happy? And if you see what makes you happy and it brings you suffering, then you can make adjustments. Right? It's called opening your mind and being positive. Like if you open your mind and become negative, it's kind of like, why would we need more negativity in this world? Not sure. Not sure why we would need more negativity in the world. Hello, Mystic Jacket. Welcome home. I just need to ground myself a little bit here. Okay. So what are you trying to say? I'm not sure. No, I did not build the microphone. I did not make the computer or the electricity. I think humans and non-human slaves provided this to you. Okay. I'm glad you figured that out. I'm focusing on what brings me joy, so yeah, and I didn't build those things. Hello, Mystic Jacket, Mystic Sandro. The thing is, if you have a closed mind, you won't see the things that I'm talking about here. This is a stream that is talking about genuine love, positivity, spreading genuine love, positivity, and wisdom, right? So at the end of the day, it's about opening our minds and realizing our potential. So if you want to come from so I have a diagram here, right? This is a perfect situation for it, okay? Perfect situation. Before you speak, think, is it true? H, is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Is it true? Is it helpful? Okay. So now let's go back and look at, he says, but let's not focus on that. We understand where he's coming from, right? Welcome everybody to the genuine loving vibes of Cosmic Unwind. This stream is not for closed-minded people. This stream is for open-minded people, right? Because closed-minded people won't get half the things we say on here. Why? Because their head is in the way of their happiness. Right? Their head is in the way of their happiness. And you have to open your mind and be optimistic about having a best life ever. But if you're closed-minded, it's hard to see the bright side of things because you're busy focusing on the problem so much, right? You're focusing on how bad the world is, how much suffering is out there. It's so painful, right? Hello, Mystic Dallin, welcome home. So I invite you to just we're gonna do some breathing, some relaxation here. And the thing is, you don't have to agree with me at all. I'm just speaking my heart, right? So he says, Mystic Parallax says, I get everything you talk about. I may not agree, but I understand. Yeah, the thing is, I get it. You won't agree until you see it for yourself, right? That's what it takes. You gotta test out the truth. You gotta test out the truth. If I say something that resonates with you, but you never see if it's true or not, then you're BSing yourself. You gotta go out there and practice what you learn. Breathing in. And breathing out. Because people can get caught up in focusing on the problem so much. Right? When we focus on the problem too much, when will we focus on the solution? Let's focus on the solution. Excuse me? Hope I didn't scare nobody too much. Breathing in. Slowly breathing out. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. We're just gonna do a little bit of meditation before I get to the card reading. Today I'm gonna do a little bit different. I'm gonna do general reading for subscribers. What is general reading? I'm just gonna make it up. You just have to put the emoji that you want a card reading, and I'm just gonna use my intuition and third eye to just say something random. Okay? So let's just relax a bit. Breathing in. Slowly out. Relax your body, relax your hands, relax your eyes. Just tell yourself, I'm ready to relax. And just allow your body to relax, breathing in, relax, breathing out. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Breathing in, slowly out. To meditate, you just relax your body. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Be with the present moment. You're not here to get high like a Super Saiyan. You're here to stay grounded like a Ninja Turtle. Breathing in and out. So if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, Mystic Flavor Peach. Right, if you're here to judge, if you're here to, you can go ahead and start your own channel if you like. Right, if you're gonna be here judging, you don't have to be here. You know, this is an option. There's many amazing streamers out there. Right, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be. Right. If you don't like the system here, you can go to another stream. That's okay. You have options. Right. But you have to see your actions too. Right. You have to see your options. When you have your own stream, you can make your own rules. Right? You can give the way you want. You can give the way you want. Okay? Not sure what's going on with you today, but you know, I'm not sure what's going on with you today, but your energy is not grounded right now, and that's okay. It seems like you don't want to be on this stream, but you're here. So maybe you're looking for another stream, and yeah, maybe that's the way to go, Mystic Flavor Peach. Imagine having somebody around that's like just complaining about everything. That's not the kind of people I want to hang around with. Complainers, right? Breathing in and slowly breathing out. So who wants to do the work today? Let's see what energy is in the air today. School has started. People are back in college, back in a higher stress, right? And again, Mystic Flavor Peach. If you don't trust me or you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. Right? New Age spiritual, right? And what's wrong with New Age and spiritual? Spiritual rhetoric, right? Again, being here is an option. You actually don't have to be here, right? If you think there's a screen of smoke or whatever it is, that smoke screen is your own mind. And if you want to keep your mind closed, keep your mind full of smoke, right? Like that smoke screen is your own mind. Right? And that's okay. Some of us, we all have been through fogginess. This stream is not for closed-minded people. If you're not here to, open your mind, this is an option. This is just one of the streams on here. You happen to be here. Like, if you don't want to be here, you can easily just click on another channel. But let's see what energy is in the air today. Dun 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 dun. Take charge of the situation. This card is the energy in the air is reminding everybody, face your issue, right? Face what's going on face how you feel. Don't run away from the issue, right? If you have something going on in your life, smoking more weed might not help. Smoking more weed sometimes is running away from the situation, or drinking alcohol, right? But again, you do what you want, and smoking weed isn't bad, but this card is telling you to face your crap. Face what's hurting. Ask your heart, what is it that you need? Because oftentimes we can get caught up in running from what's wanting to heal, right? Because before we can take charge of the situation, we have to see what's there. If you never slow down and see what's there, you might not realize you're running from something, right? Maybe you live a life that's mediocre, like the way you live, or your life feels mediocre, like you're not living your dream life, you just have a regular job. Then maybe you have that kind of life and you've been okay with that life, but then for you to realize that, wow, I'm ready to live more than a mediocre life. I'm ready to live a good life. Before we can live a good life, we have to see that the good life, that we living a mediocre life, right? That before we can take charge of our life, we have to see the issue. Hello, Mr. JD and Martin. Welcome home. Welcome home to the Temple of Cosmic Ascension. Mystic Repede. And if you want a card reading, just tell me that you're looking for a card reading, whatever's on your heart. And but the truth is, I don't even need the cards. You can just tell me what's going on. But the thing is, most people don't go in depth enough about their issues, right? Most people don't go in depth enough. Like, for me to connect with you, right? I heard that's a bad thing to be done. That's okay. When did somebody tell you something was bad and good, right? Smoking weed is bad. Drinking alcohol is bad, right? Playing too much video game is bad. How come everyone still does it? Right? Watching too much TV is bad. Eating too much is bad. Card reading is bad, right? What else? When your mind is closed, your heart will be closed too. Your growth will be closed. And the thing is, how come I see it as a good thing and you see it as a bad thing? It's a matter of perception, right? It's a matter of perception. And a lot of people will call this, if you're coming from a Hispanic background, right? It's like brujeria or black magic. Or why? Because most people can't comprehend that it's a real thing and it's just a spiritual thing. It's not like a black magic or voodoo. But if people would close-minded, People who are closed-minded, all they see is brujeria. Because you don't know anything about it. So it's easy to just call something witchcraft. When you have a closed mind, you will limit yourself too. But when you have an open mind, you will realize, right? I'm Hispanic and I would ask you to do it for me, but I'm scared, like FR. Why would I do it for you if it scares you? For real. Right? Why would I card read for somebody that's closed-minded? They're gonna be scared. That's why I don't just read people randomly. They're gonna think brujeria. Because the thing is, you're scared of it and you don't even know what it is. Right? When we're scared of something that we don't even know what it is, it's just called ignorance. You could die tomorrow. Why you're not scared of that? You know what I mean? And the thing is, maybe I should stop doing the card readings. But a lot of people are learning from them, right? And I'm not reading people, I can just draw. They teach people wisdom, right? And the thing is, you haven't been in here that much, right? You haven't been in here that much. Mystic Smith is a hey Cosmic, I've been at college for nearly a week and your stream helped me a lot, so thank you. How did the stream help you? With college, at least. Yeah. It's easy for people who aren't part of the community to come in and judge it. Right? When you're not consistently part of the community, you'll come in and just judge what's happening. But once you get used to it, you're like, oh, this is good stuff. And right. It's like, imagine this, right? If you're an artist and you have friends who know your style, and then someone instantly comes in and judge your stuff like it's bad and know nothing about you, it's like, looks like they're not ready to be part, you know, they're not ready. They just don't know what they don't know, right? Mystic Porcelain Queen says, what is your perspective on healing fears and anxiety? No, I'm totally not calling you a bad guy at all. I'm just telling you the truth, right? What is your perspective on healing fears and anxiety? To me, fears and anxiety come from being in the head too much, right? If you are unhappy, you're overthinking, you have a lot of fears, you're just in your head a lot, right? You're just in your head a lot. And so to heal that, people don't even think healing is possible. That word healing, they think that healing is just like a medical term, right? They think healing is medical only. They don't realize that they can love themselves. They don't realize they can be positive. right? Mystic, Mystic King Dracolas, what made you decide to do this as your job? My desire to help people who are open-minded, or help people who are willing to learn. You know, I just want to help people have wisdom, right? And it's tricky because the wisdom comes from opening your mind, and the love comes from opening your heart. And a lot of people, like, wisdom is so simple that most people don't want to understand it, right? Like, most people don't actually genuinely love themselves, right? Right. Most people don't know they don't love themselves, so they need validation for something external. But when you learn wisdom, you realize that you just love yourself. That you can't love, no one else can love you but yourself when you have wisdom, right? And my job is not just online, right? I do this in person. I play the singing bowls. I clear energy. I help people see who they are. I help people see the light that they are. And it's a new thing. I recently just say, you know what? Whatever it takes, I'm gonna help people. Right? But I'm selective about who I help. Because talking to people who don't want help, or somebody who's not ready to heal, that's kind of people who aren't ready to take charge of the situation. That's why my master, my teacher, calls him Flohas. Flohas are lazy people. Flohas are people who don't want to realize that they need to love themselves. People who don't want to look at the issue. People who keep their mind closed and they're suffering in their life. People who realize their life is mediocre and choose to not make a change because it's just easier to not do the work. Right? His thing is do the work. Be the best you can be. And so the card that says take charge of the situation, it's about doing the work. If you're unhappy with your life, what does it take for you to feel more joy? If you want to lose weight, right? Right. If you want to lose weight, don't just pray for the weight to be lost. Go to the gym, right? Mystic Smithy says, I had a card reading a while back and some people gave me advice that really helped along with yours. And I'm glad that I could be part of the help because we're all here to support each other, okay? Mystic JDM Martin says, I don't even know who I am. I feel like there's no reason to live if we all people do the same cycle, work, taxes. Like, I don't understand life. How old are you, Mystic JD and Martin? Looks like you want to do the work today, so I'm talking to you right now. Right? What is your age? Going to be 16 in December. I was going to guess 16 and I would have been wrong. 15. Life excuse me for that. Thank you, Ms. ZXD. I appreciate you for that subscription. Life is whatever you choose for it to be. Life is not what the government says it is. Life is not what your parents says it is. You can learn of what life is about, some part. But you choose to create your reality. Remember that. And what you need to do, Mr. JD and Martin, you need to not focus on the problem so much. Right? Create your life. Don't let other people tell you what life is. It's not just about working and taxes. It sounds like your parents are business owners who are stressed out. So here's the thing. You gotta find out who you are so that you can figure out what you want to do with your life. Because we can get caught up in living life for our parents. We can really get caught up in living life for our parents that we don't realize our own purpose. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? But right now, you're 15, 16. This is a good time. If you want to be ahead of the game, right? If you want to be ahead of the game, you gotta do what other people aren't doing, right? Study. Right? Find something that you love and push it to the limit. Find something that you absolutely love, and if you don't know what you love, you have to make time to find out what you love. Right? Because if you know the issue, if you don't want to, if you don't like a life that where you just go to work, you don't want to do the 9-to-5 job, there's solutions to where you don't have to live a lifestyle where you're doing a 9-to-5, but you have to do the work. You have to see the research. You have to look at what's out there. Right? But and when I was your age, I spent my time playing video games. Spent all my days playing video games. Right? I don't know what I love. I'm always in my room playing games and gaining weight. This summer, go to school every day, then go home. Eat, sleep. I don't get it. Same cycle. What advice can we give Mystic JD and Martin here? If you know the problem, if the life that you're living right now is a problem, if you see the problem, you will always already know the solution. Right? It's called duality. If there's a negative, there's a positive. If what you're describing to me is a negative, then the opposite will be a positive, right? What do you want in life, Mystic JD and Martin? Like, what do you seek in life right now? Alright. So Mystic JD and Martin says, parents barely let me go out. And Mr. King Dracola says, games is just a form of relaxation and release. You have to understand that so that you don't let the games consume you. Mystic laid back guy says, stop complaining and stop victimizing yourself. The thing is, Mystic JDM Martin doesn't even see the problem. He just thinks life is happening to him. Like Mystic JDM Martin, you just think this is how life is. This is just life is happening to you. You have no control of your life, right? The one thing people cannot control is your own perception. Hello, Mystic Spires. Right. Your parents can control, you can be at home all day being the happiest person in the planet. If you learn how to change your perception in life. Right. It's like, how can you figure out who you are if you keep doing the same thing every day, Mystic, JD, and Martin? How can you figure out the solutions to life if you do the same thing the next day, same thing, the next day, the next day? Hello, Mystic Shanshep. My talk went amazing. I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing enough for some friends to text me. Right. A friend texted me, just wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed your Sunday school talk this morning. You are wise, funny, and authentic. Great message and great presentation. My friend Randall says, excellent presentation today. Thank you so much. I was especially appreciative of the way you drew comments and connections from the class members. Okay, so right now we're talking to Mystic JD and Martin. Alright, so if you want to support him right now, this is a time to. He says, I don't even know who I am, and I feel there's no reason to live if we all do the same cycle, work, taxes. Like, I don't understand life, to be honest. I asked him how old he was. He says, I'm going to be 16 in December. He says, my parents are typical workers. I don't know what I love. I'm always in my room playing games and gaining weight this summer. Go to school every day, then go home, eat, sleep. I don't get it. Same cycle. Parents barely let me get out. Okay? And then he goes, same thing every day, nothing different. No, he created the account in March. Okay. I remember him, so you're good. So the main issue is here, Mystic JD and Martin. You're just so young right now. You're 15 years old. Okay? You're in a bubble. It's called a paradigm. Okay? A paradigm is a pattern that keeps repeating itself. A pattern of life that you're living. Basically, a paradigm is a lifestyle pattern that repeats. So your life feels like there's nothing much to it because you've been sheltered by your parents for so long. Right? Right. And I used to be the same way. Can I ask you something? Sure. Mystic Sean Shep says, I felt this he's young and he still has time to find himself and his passions. I think it's good he's scared of living a life he won't be happy with. Do you have Netflix, Mystic JD and Martin? You need some foundation here. You have no foundation because your parents are not spending time with you, teaching you wisdom, foundation, right? Okay, if you have Netflix, I need you to watch the movie The Secret. Okay? Watch the heck out of that movie. Watch it and realize it, okay? The Secret on Netflix. It's a good foundation. The movie The Secret is called The Law. It's like basically it talks about the law of attraction. If you're constantly complaining about life and you're constantly looking at the problem, you're going to attract more of that problem. Imagine you're a ball, you're an energy ball, you're a ball of energy. But you choose what this ball of energy, what the energy is. So if you choose for this ball of energy, if you add complaint to this ball of energy, you attract more of complaints, doubt, fears, and worries. And then you like, why does my life suck? That ball of energy gets bigger. What the F? I hate my life. The ball of negativity gets bigger. But the good thing is, right? It's on Netflix. The good thing is, you don't have to choose negativity. You can change what ball of energy you are. So if you're constantly complaining, right? All you have to do is change your perception to believing in yourself, having a vision of your life. That sounds a lot better. Mystic Spire says, what do you think about video games? For me, gonna be low energetic level if I play video games. I feel this. I think good. The video games is another. Okay, so when you watch TV, okay, it's called a programming, right? A programming, which means that everything that you're watching is programming your mind. Everything that you're watching, you're programming, right? Monkey see, monkey do, right? Monkey hear, right? Monkey do. So you're watching this programming. So if you're watching a lot of violent movies, guess what? You're going to be a violent person, or you have violent thoughts, right? If you're watching a lot of pornography, you're going to have a lot of dirty thoughts, right? So now imagine that the TV becomes a simulation. Like you can live inside the screen now. So now the programming becomes even a more powerful programming, because now you can control and you can be in the screen even though you're not there. So now you play Call of Duty. Guess what that will do to you? Right? You're gonna be tuned to violence. Yeah, you might not go and shoot somebody, but it can happen, right? As you can see in the world, it can. right? So you're in a simulation now. It's not just a programming now, it's a simulation. And when you put virtual reality, it's like the real thing now. Because the mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. That's the crazy part. Right? And Mystic Spires, yeah, I see already. Yeah, turn on other programming. I don't watch TV, but yes, I see this is similar. No, I play other games. The thing is, be very aware of what you watch and play. There's a reason why I don't play video games or I don't watch very much TV. Right? So that's why I recommend meditation. Right? That's why I recommend networking with people, making friends, making real life friends and spending less time on a dang computer. Like, but that's weird. Take charge of this situation. Okay? I used to be the same way. I used to think I didn't have social skills, I have social anxiety, and I did have that. I didn't know that I can go for what I wanted. Right? You're welcome, Mystic Spires. Okay. Then the video games will drain you. When they create a video game, they want you to stay on there as long as possible, right? They want you to be on there as long as possible, especially the free games. Because eventually when you play enough and you're invested, you might buy some stuff. But the more you play, the more you're invested. The easier it is to rank up, the longer your stay. It's easy to rank up in the beginning, but when you get to a higher stage, it's so hard to get to a high stage. And it's by design. They want you to be hooked. They want to release new guns, new maps, new characters. Right? It drains you. How can you figure out your dream if you're constantly addicted to video games? How can you figure out who you are if you're constantly being programmed by video games and television? And when you're not playing video games, what are you doing? Watching other people play video games. Watch some documentaries, Mystic JD and Martin. Watch some documentaries, right? Learn. Have a good night, Mystic C. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. You know what? We should draw a card about this issue. The answer is simple. This is not tarot, by the way. They only become tarot when I make it that way. Found one. Dun 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 dun. There's nothing else I have. If I don't have video games, I don't have anything. Nothing I can do. Dun 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 dun. Start anew. Let me just tell you, Mystic JD and Martin. Open your damn mind. You're a victim of your own mind right now. Your mind is closed and you keep focusing on the problem. You're easily irritable. Right? It seems maybe you get spanked by your parents too? Do they spank you? Right? You need to realize that even if you spend a lot of time at home, you can spend time being productive and figuring out your life. Right? How can you figure out who you are if you're doing the same crap every day? You know, and I'm willing to talk to you directly because you know you're 15 right now and going on to 16. And if you think all you have is video games, you need to realize there's so much more to life than that. Right? And this is what they do, right? When you start playing a video games at a young age, you start being hooked. Right? But you need some support, that's why. You need some support, okay? You're not getting the support from your parents. You're not getting support by doing the same crap every day. The video game ain't making your life better, right? Right. And if you can't read a book, watch a documentary. If you can't watch a documentary, watch something that you learn something from, you know? The one thing you need to stop doing is stop complaining all the damn time. I'm talking to you, Mystic JD and Martin. Stop being so negative all the time. If you want your life to be negative, keep doing that. But I'm here to tell you that most people, they want to have genuine happiness. Most people just want to be happy. But they get caught up in being so negative because their parents taught them to complain and be negative too. Like my parents. When I look at you, I want to help prevent you going into hell. I want to help prevent you from walking into some hell consciousness. Hell is not a place that you go to when you die. Hell is where you're preparing to go right now if you don't change your mindset about life. If you don't change your mindset from negative to positive, if you don't learn to do more with your life other than video games, you're on your way to hell consciousness already. Because look at your energy, right? You're a victim of your own mind. Listen, let me sing for you. Realize that a closed mind is a river that just doesn't flow, just doesn't flow. And when you do the work of loving your damn self, you will know, we will know. You can try to run away from all your problems, but not from yourself, not from yourself. Maybe all you need is not another video game, just get some help. Get some help, I'm here for you. Open your mind, we're here to help. Let's just breathe, we want to help you fly, and help you flow, and help you flow. A river flow, when will you flow? Okay? I'm talking to you, Mystic JD and Martin. I want to help you prevent walking to a path called hell consciousness. Okay? So I need you to start, instead of playing video games, I need you to come here more. I need you to ask questions on how to love yourself. Your parents did not teach you to love yourself. So you know what you spend your day doing? Play video games all day. Instead of spending time playing video games, I need you to be here. And if you're playing, and I need you to ask questions. If you're feeling sad, I need you to tell me you're feeling sad. Okay, I want to mentor you. Because I can see you going in a direction that will help you feel like crap in the future. And I want to help prevent that by telling you, hey, look, I'm here for you. I'm willing to support you. But you have to show up and ask questions, right? And if you love yourself and others don't, that's their problem. When you love yourself, who gives a crap what people think about you? But if you love yourself and problems happen, can you make an exit plan, or do you have to deal with this problem? Because sometimes you love yourself, but you're arrogant. You have a big ego. You don't realize you're an a-hole. But if you know you're a good person and people still hate you for it, that ain't your problem. Right? That ain't your problem. But here's the little clue. Be in the now throughout your day. Don't miss most of your damn life. Get out of your head, get out your mind. The moment is what you'll find. The moment is what we'll find. The moment is what we'll find. Listen. Be in the now throughout your day. What do you mean be in the now? I'm always in the now. No, you in your head, thinking you in the now. You're not with your breath, breathing in. Slowly out. Thank you, Mystic Devin. I appreciate that. Breathing in and out. Okay. So now we need a practical action, okay? Let's find out what Mystic JDM Martin. Let's see what your cosmic color is, okay? Mystic JDM Martin, 15 years old. He's getting in this cycle of doing the same crap every day, and it seems like his parents are not showing and guiding him the right way. So all he thinks he has is video games and his life, you know. So we're here to help. But let's see what his cosmic color is today. I appreciate that, Mystic Devin. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, Ruby, ground yourself. Red is the root chakra. Rejuvenate your body. If you play video games and getting overweight makes you feel like crap, go outside and just run. Don't wait for your parents to take you somewhere. Go outside and exercise. Go outside and run. Go outside. Who knows? You might meet some sexy girls. You might meet some amazing people, but negative people stay away from. If they're smoking weed, stay away. If they look like they're in a gang, don't even look that way. Keep walking. You gotta see the truth of the world. It's hard to see the world when you're in your little bubble. Okay? You got a lot of work to do. But the first step, rejuvenate your body. Ground yourself. How do you ground yourself? When you're in your head, breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Breathing in. Slowly breathing out. You need to have a little bit more wisdom, Mystic Martin. Learn how to live life. If you want your life to change, you have to make some changes. Period. If you would like your life to become better, and if you would like to change, you have to take the effort to change. Okay? Who wants to do the work today? What's on your heart today? Would you like to know your cosmic color today? What issue are you working on? Have you been doing the work? Have you been forgiving the people that did you wrong? Have you stopped playing the victim role and take responsibility for your life? Or do you do the same thing you've been doing for the past 5 years? For us to make the change, we have to see the issue. And that issue must make an impact on us. What made me change my life was that I realized my life was mediocre. Simply, my life was just okay. It was just okay. Like this. How when you ask somebody how they're doing, and then that person responds like, yeah, okay. And you're like, oh, should I even ask what that's about? That was my old life. If your life is like that, let's do the work. What's on your heart today? Alright. What's on your heart today? Mystic Blaze says, let me just pick this up. Mystic Blaze says, I used to be angry, holding grudges, judging others. I am trying hard to change my mindset when I realize I'm like that. But it's still difficult and it feels it will never end. But don't worry, Mystic Blaze. When you feel that way, Keep looking up. Keep looking into your heart. Keep your head up. Because if this thing was easy, I would not be here helping you. Right? If this thing was easy, I would not be here helping you. You would be able to do this on your own if it was easy. Right? And the thing is, when you make a commitment to be positive in your life, the moment you get angry, you start to see, wow, I don't like this energy. When you start holding grudges, you're like, I don't like that energy. I like happiness. When you start judging people and you judge them critically, like judging people, if you start with judgment and don't end with understanding, judgment is bias. An understanding is seeing both sides. Oh, that person's an a-hole, but on a good side, it's like, wow, that's the best they know how to be because they grew up around maybe negative parents. That's compassion. And that's understanding. Maybe this person is just really conceited, right? Because maybe they don't get attention at home. You have to be willing to see and understand people. Okay? But that means you have to see and understand who first? Yourself. Right? That's why I tell you, do the work. Face yourself. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, okay, so Mystic the Mind Killer, he goes, I just go through the motions of life, survive, but not thrive. You see your problem. You see your problem, okay? He said, I wish I could be a creative like a writer or an actor, but I don't have those. Okay. Makes me feel empty. You do have those talents. You just have not cultivated them yet. Do you think my speaking skill here? Do you think I was born with that? Right. I'm a really good photographer, but I practiced for over 10 years. I can meditate really well, but I've been meditating for so long. Right. The card readings, I didn't always do that. I learned everything. I took the time. If you want to be a writer or an actor, you have to commit to that. And whatever it takes for you to get there, you must do. Right? Right now you're focusing on, you see the problem, you're focusing on the problem, and then you're complaining about the problem. And that's okay. That's okay. This is just what you're doing. But if we only focus on the problem and more about the problem, when do we find the solution? Most people, they want this thing called instant gratification. Instant result. I'm writer now. I'm actor now. And so they play the card that says, I'm not good enough. I don't have that talent. They don't realize most successful people, they work on their craft. Even the people who are born with talent, they still had to work on their craft. The people without talent, those people are even more driven because they know that they have to work really hard and they become masters at what they do. So instead of saying you don't have those talents, it says I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be a creative person and make that part of my life. Because if you're not willing to do the work, then you're gonna have no results. Then you're gonna stay the same. Right? You gotta do you, boo. You gotta not play the victim of no talent. And just do the work. Let's see what your cosmic color is today, Mystic Mind Killer. I like all animals. Okay, I like most animals. I'm not sure about snakes because I never really hung out with snakes before. But dogs, cats, fishes. Alright. I love hanging out with fishes. Dun 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 dun. Let's see, Mystic the Mind Killer, you have chocolate. It's kind of like a creative color, right? It's kind of like dark orange. Nourish your body and soul. You say you feel empty. You know, your life is empty, right? And you say you do love chocolate. Now realize that the sweetness is in your heart. You have to fill your own heart with your love. You have to love yourself enough to take actions on what you love. You know? Just relax and just breathe. Just relax and just breathe. So Mystic the Mind Killer says, it's hard to love myself sometimes, that's for sure. Do you even realize where love comes from? Love is right in your heart. It's been here the whole life. Your whole life, love is right here. But you're looking for love with your head. When you want to love yourself and you're thinking about, I don't love myself right now. I don't deserve my love. Just breathe. All emotions that you feel are in the moment. But it's hard to feel anything when you're in your head. And when it's hard for you to love yourself, oftentimes it's coming from a mindset of, I'm not good enough for love. It's like you have to earn love because you've been programmed to work for love, to prove yourself for love. You can't just love yourself, that's selfish, says those people that taught you wrong. Right? Like, you just can't even comprehend that you can just love yourself. You gotta start by believing that you can love yourself. And now when you say you love yourself, are you taking actions that add to that truth? It's like you saying you love yourself and then you start being really negative about who you are. I do love myself, but just not right now. Oh. Ew. Ew. Thank you, Mystic Toys R Us Kid. I appreciate that. Yeah, you can love yourself genuinely and humbly, and to keep your ego in check. Right? Mystic Blaze says, I have a lovely dog. She is right under me, under the bed, while I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. Sometimes when I open my eyes after meditating, there is her head between my feet. Mystic JDM Martin says, I'm really interested in meditation, but I don't understand it quite well. That's probably going to be my next talk. What is meditation? Meditation is simply being deeply aware of the moment. Like, I'm aware that I'm holding my microphone right now and speaking right to it gently. I'm aware that I'm breathing in and breathing out. I'm aware that I'm really tired right now, but I'm mostly good. Because I didn't drink tea tonight before the stream. Right. I'm aware that I'm breathing in and breathing out. So why the heck do we do all this? Because it helps us not be in our heads. When we're not in the moment, guess where we're at? In our freaking heads. Doubting, fearing, complaining. What if? What if? What if? What if that happened? What if this happened? What happened in the past? What happened in the future? The mind will never ask, what's happening in the now? It's more like, what's going on? What's going on? The only time it does that, it's when the mind's in confusion, right? I was wondering if you had any advice for when sitting in a meditation pose becomes uncomfortable. When I meditate, my lower back hurts. I'm guessing because my body is getting used to sitting in that position. Yes, you're building back muscles. Do you use a cushion at all? Do you sit up straight while meditating? You do, but you curve your back a little bit. Like, think of your spine like a bamboo. Have you seen bamboo before? The bamboo is not a straight stick. It curves a little bit. Imagine your spine is a bamboo, and when you sit up, you don't want to overextend your back muscles. You want to find a good balance. Right? You don't want to be too straight and you don't want to be too slouching. You want to find right there. And having a cushion helps you. Having your hips above your knees help you to feel more relaxed, okay? So right now I'm sitting on 2 cushions. That's why I can sit here for so long, and I start leaning now. I can lean if I want, so that I'm not so tired all the time. So right. But eventually, like if I was meditating deeply, start curving a little bit, focusing on your breath. In the beginning, everything will hurt, right? Your back will hurt, your neck will hurt, but after a while, you build your back muscles and you start to have a posture that's empowered. I've never been horseback. Oh, actually, I have been horseback riding before. But meditation position is a little different. You want to curve a little bit. You want to curve a little bit. Mystic ZXT says, I just sit on my yoga mat and yes, I let my natural posture take hold. Hello, Mystic Victor. Says, how was the talk today? It honestly went amazing. I could even do the talk. I could do the talk again, but I'm too tired. I just wanted to get on to connect with you guys. I mean, I got a lot of compliments. How about this? The talk was so good, they want me to do a talk every month now. And my close mystical friend, Mystic Shirley, gave me a really nice comment. I mean, she's a reverend, right? She went to school to be a speaker. She told me, I just wanted to tell you again how much I enjoyed your Sunday school talk this morning. You are wise, funny, and authentic. Great message and great presentation. And you know, I prepared 3 times this, right? Yesterday I streamed and practiced twice. I streamed this morning, practicing this morning, and then I did it today. And all 4 times that I practiced the speech, none of the times were ever the same. All 4 speeches that I practiced, same topic, affirmative prayer, positive affirmative words, right? Or affirming words. Right. So I just have a general structure and it just comes out. So they really want me to do one. They want me to do one talk a month. So I mean, I'm humbled because these people are powerful. Thank you, Ms. ZXC. And of course, all of this is volunteer work. Like, I'm just being sculpted, right? Right now, the universe is like, here, practice your talks here. I'm being sculpted into a motivational speaker, or a spiritual speaker, or I would call it a prolific speaker, is what my goal is. I don't even know what prolific is, but that sounds cool. Mystic JDM Martin says, "Hey Mystic, I was wondering what time do you stream so I could show up instead of playing games." I stream in the evening, not on Mondays. Basically, just put your notification on, and if you see me get on, come learn about some wisdom, ask me some questions, okay? Okay. So my goal is that I don't only stream on here, like I actually serve people in real life too. Right. And I'm learning to make more YouTube videos and make more meditation videos on Insight Timer. We have a group on Insight Timer app. If you don't know Insight Timer, get the app, join the group, and whenever I'm meditating, you can see. Okay. We also have a Discord. If you want to talk to me outside the stream, you can send me a Discord, but the best way to get at me is live. I'm usually streaming around 9 p.m. Tuesday through Friday. Okay, 9 p.m. Tuesday through Friday. Or 9:30, right around when I get home. You just download the app, Insight Timer, and then we have a group called Cosmic Unwind, and it's a meditation app, and I even have a meditation on the app, which I'm going to be adding more. I'm going to be adding a talk, right? Is it normal? Okay, that's a beautiful question. That's a really good question, by the way. Mystic Linkazoid says, I'm wondering, is it normal to feel as if I'm disconnected from my body when I'm meditating? It's normal if you're not present. If you're meditating and your body, you're not one with your body. My name is Mystic Tanet on the app. Mystic Tanet, okay? So if you're meditating and you feel disconnected from your body, be with your breath. Don't be with your thoughts. Because if you're meditating and you're in another dimension, it's because you're in your thoughts a little bit. You're making up another dimension and being there. It's a real place. It's just not present. Which means it's really not real, because the only real thing is the moment. But the truth is that what's real is what you choose to be real. What's real is what you choose to be real. So Mystic Victor says, I'm currently in my mom's car. Sadly, she was being aggressive again, mainly due to alcohol. Man, I know the Creator is making me endure this so I can get stronger, but sometimes it's so agonizing to hear her scream. Sorry for the bad vibes. And also because my purpose, probably. Absolutely. And then he goes, and I know I have to treat the moment as if I have invited it in my life. But oh my God, I'm drained. I think I need to sing you a little song. What can I sing for you? Something. Oh, I got something for you. This one is for you. So you're being taught to find a blessing in your mom. You're being taught to find a blessing in your mom. Realize that your mom is made of her environment. That she's only that way because of her environment and her ignorance. Because who she is, she's in her head, she's drinking alcohol, she's in a toxic paradigm, and you get to learn how to be positive around toxic people. Because you're here to make a difference on this planet. It was hard for me to see the blessing in my mom too. She was so negative all the time. So negative all the time. She judged me a lot. She didn't drink alcohol, but I was never good enough for my mother in the past. She loved me mucho now. My mom grew up as a child laborer for her family. Her parents dropped her off at like a town away from her parents, okay, with her relatives. She worked and she got whooped, okay, because she was used as a child labor for the family. She would wake up to cook and sell food at a train station. So she grew up being abused, and she probably got negative reinforcement, right? Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night, Mystic JD and Martin. And remember, do the work. I'm here for you. Ask questions on how to love yourself. Ask questions how to be more positive, and keep doing it as much as you can. And when you fall, get back up. Okay? And oftentimes when people are alcoholics, they're running away from their issues. They're running away from what hurts. And if anything, you're giving her the most support. If anything, Mystic Victor, you're actually the support that she needs, but she is not grateful for you. Maybe sometimes you need to send that message clearly when she's sober. Right. So I just want to get my stuff together, reading, meditating, and studying the teachings. But I will have to do it away from home. Most of the time, apparently. Mystic Victor, the teaching is right in front of you, yelling at you. The lesson is yelling at you. That's the most powerful lesson. Mystic Lingozoid says, some people just cope with negativity the wrong way. I'd like to try to use my negative experiences as knowledge to make my life better, but it's hard sometimes. And I totally agree. It can be really hard sometimes, especially when you got a drunk mom yelling at you. But here's the thing. When you learn to see the blessing in these kind of situations, Mystic Victor, you will learn more than any book can teach you. You will learn more than any studying and any meditation can teach you. The lesson is in the moment right now. But if you imagine this, your mom is drunk and she's in her head. And if you respond by being in your head and not your heart, you will join her in the suffering. Good night, Mystic ZX Z80. Skatey. Right. Let's see. Let's draw a card for Mystic Victor. Let's draw a card from your mom for your mom so you can get some insight. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Is she a single mom? There you go. She doesn't know she can just love herself. She's an amazing lesson, Mystic Victor. You're being prepared for something huge, and that's why I'm here to help you. You like it, you know. So when we learn about the five love languages, if your mom is yelling at you, it means she wants loving words but don't realize that. Okay, if she's yelling at you, she needs loving words that validate her. It's a tough lesson, but it works. Why? I did it on my mom. I just tell her, thank you for being my mom and raising me. Like, use a genuine reason, right? Yeah, you need to go to sleep. Just put some relaxing music on and talk to her after about it. She doesn't know how, she needs some support. Mystic Lingasaur says, my dad was an alcoholic for the first 9 years of my life. Luckily, my family stuck around to talk to him out of it. The best advice I can give is don't give up on her. And the Mystic Victor says, she always says, I'll start sobriety when this or that happens, or on Monday. Yes, it's called the be happy later syndrome. So you don't enjoy the moment. It's like the story that we say, yeah, we're gonna go and eat healthy, and then we're like, psych. And that's why, yeah. They just need support system, right? Like, people need to, like, people remind me I'm gaining, people will sometimes remind us, maybe you're gaining weight, you've been out quite negative, or they haven't seen you in a while, or whatever it is, right? It's teamwork, guys, teamwork. But sometimes telling people the truth, they may not be ready for it, but you have to do your best to come from a place of love. Right? Like Mystic JDM, right? Mystic JDM Martin, right? We started off the stream indifferent, and now we're homies. Right? Hello, Mystic Lucid Being and Mystic Stalk Your GF. I am headed towards the end of the stream. I am really tired right now. So I'm gonna sing 2 songs and maybe end the stream. Okay. Unless somebody wants to do the work, okay? That's my plan. If anybody has a deep question, this is when I'll delay my... Mystic Victor says, I am really trying now. I used to be impulsive and aggressive when this would happen like 2 years ago. Last year, I started to realize my lack in spirituality, and it helped me a lot to see stuff with different views and act positively. You're doing great, Mystic Victor. You're doing great. And that's why we're here in your life now, to give you some support, to give you some love. Because the universe cares, right? The universe cares. Breathing in. And don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. And Mystic Victor says she actually had a sociopathic friend that was trying to ruin her life. So I kind of get it. But the anger gets to me. And I don't want to be affected. Here's the thing. You see the problem. And I just encourage you to keep focusing on the solution, okay? You're gonna do your best to be in the moment. You're not gonna try to be overly positive. You're gonna be in a moment more. And you're gonna breathe more. And you're gonna stay and practice more. And you're gonna practice when it's hard. You're gonna practice when you get angry. And you're gonna come from a foundation of compassion. Okay? And this is the last song, dedicated to Mystic Victor's mom. Alright, here we go. Okay, before we sing that song, Mystic Repeti says, I've been thinking about how I can translate some of the positivity I have here to tackling what, and many, sees as systematic issues too large for any one person to solve. Is there a next level where we don't dwell on what you can't control? Yes. Morphs into use your self-love as energy towards broader changes. It's called Be the Change. The next level is that it's just called the moment, taking action as the change. Right? Imagine, because the world change requires each and every one of us taking the action, right? If all of us decided to be positive, the world would be positive. But it starts with one at a time. One at a time. The mind is always looking for the next level, and the heart always knows that the next level is just now, 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 over and over. When is the time to be positive? Now. When is the time to be loving? Now. When is the time to take action on your inspirations? Now. And if you can't do it now, do your best to do it as, you know, as soon as you can, because the energy will dim down. And this is my last song. Or, give me a second. Use the restroom. And then I'll sing the last song. I got time for one more tune. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Crush it big, real big, roll it up, take a hit, feeling it, feeling like 2 a.m. Summer nights, I don't care, hands in the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling them at the side and all, living our life, getting our drink. People saw me slow my roll, I'm screaming out, F that I'ma do just what I want, and there ain't no turning back. If I fall, if I die, ain't no. I've got the lyrics. Should I redo it? Okay, let me look at the lyrics real quick. Gotta go out with that bet, you know? Okay. Mystic Victor says, that's why I'm sometimes hopeless for the world, but I know I have to actually work on my harvest and not everybody else's, or not for the world. Mother Earth will be fine, but the humans. Here's the thing. The world is just our perception. Because you can't be everywhere on the planet. You can't be in everyone else's moment. Except your perception of the moment. So if you want to change the world, change your perception about the world. Because when you become a walking ball of positive light, guess what? The world will change too. Mystic Lingosaur says, I'm trying to shift my mindset to the point where I can do everything I can for what I believe in, but it takes time. So don't give up on something because you think you can't do anything. Here's the thing, mystics. I thought who I was impossible. Impossible. But now I realize anything is actually possible. Like for real, for real, for real. Like for real, for real. This is the finer song. Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m., summer nights, I don't care, hands on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling the Midwest side and now, living my life, getting our dreams, people told me slow my roll, I'm screaming out, F that I'ma do just what I want, looking ahead, no turning back. If I fall, if I die, know I lived it to the fullest. If I fall, if I die, know I lived and missed some bullets. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that's shining, know it's gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once again. I'll be good. I'm on a pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that's shining, know it's gonna be gold. Yeah, I'll be fine once again. I'll be good. Tell me what you know about dreaming, dreaming. You ain't really know about nothing, nothing. Tell me what you know about the night tales every night, 5 a.m. Cold sweat, waking up to the sky. Tell me what you know about dreams, dreams. Tell me what you know about night terrors. Nothing. You ain't really care about the trials of tomorrow. Rather lay awake in the bed full of sorrow. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Trung, 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 trung. Trung, 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 trung. Trung, 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 trung. Trung, 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 trung. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for doing good work today. You know what? Shout out to Mystic Victor, man. Mystic Victor is doing good work. Mystic Devin, I'm gonna bump you up to VIP. You are supporting. And Mystic Linkazoid, I'm gonna just bump all you up to VIP real quick here, okay? You are doing good supportive work, okay? This is what we're here for. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to do me. And doing you and supporting each other, that's what I'm talking about, man. Okay, shout out to Mystic Linkazoid. Doing good work on here. And you know, I'm gonna just give Mystic Repete also. Okay, you typed the whole block. I didn't ask you to type that block. You know, VIP, okay, just VIP. VIP. Repere. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me. Man, the thing is, usually I would stream longer, but I mean... Hello, Mystic Lucid Being. What's on your heart? One more song? What song would you like? I'm willing to... I didn't drink any tea tonight. Usually I drink tea before I stream, but today... Let's do it. One more song, everybody. Uno más. Mic check 1 2. Let's go. Om is now. Om is now. Om. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Dun, 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 dun. From the club to my homies, trying to get a little BI, take it down to the low key, if you know what I mean. I don't even know. That's all I know. Okay. I used to jam to Usher like crazy. Okay. These are my confessions, just when I thought I said, cause in my shit on the side, said she got one on the way. These are my confessions, man, I'm throwed and I don't know what to do. Guess I gotta keep part 2 of my confessions. If I'm gonna tell, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried since I got the phone call. I'm so thrown, I don't know what to do, cause Keep hard to my confession. It's gonna be the hardest thing I think I ever had to do. Got me talking to myself, asking how I'ma tell you about that chicken pot on her touch. I was creeping with, sleeping with. Said she's 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it. The first thing that came to mind was you. Okay, let's stay focused here. Let's stay focused here. Oh, is now. Song 2. Oh, is now. Let's go. Begin the now throughout your day. Don't miss most of your damn life. Get out of your head, get out your mind. The moment is what you'll find. The moment is what we'll find. The moment is what we'll find. Be in the now throughout your day. Don't miss most of your damn life. Get out of your head, get out your mind. The moment is what you'll find. The moment is what we'll find. The moment is what we'll find. Surrender to the love of the moment now. Freedom is what we'll find. Soaring hour of the night into the sky. Freedom is not a fight. Thank you, Mr. Jam. Freedom is love and light. Freedom is not a fight. Freedom is love and light. Surrender to the love of the moment now. Freedom is what we'll find. Soaring hour of the night into the sky. Freedom is not a fight. Freedom is love and light. Freedom is not a fight. Freedom is love and light. Freedom is not a fight. Freedom is love and light. Freedom is love and light. Have a good night. Do the work. Do the work not when it's only easy, but when it's difficult. Right? If I gave up on being a mystic, if I gave up on my life, if I gave up, I would not be here talking to you today, sharing with you wisdom. I did the work, but the work never stops. But when you do the work from love, it becomes fulfilling. And if you're not doing the work from love, do it from love. Anyways, thank you so much. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a good dreams, good night, and a good life. We are the gardens of planet Earth. Namaste. And have a good night.